many ways to play any triad on a guitar. G major is the topic for today. Here's my 10 favourite ways. So first of all, a one finger G. And to get this, you need to see the muting that's going on. So can you see that the fleshy part of my finger there is touching the top string, and this finger that's pushing the G down, I'm not a right angle, I'm really quite sideways, and that's muting my fifth string. So typically, if I've got a beginner, everything's difficult to do, I might suggest they go from D major 7 to a one finger G. So both chords are just one finger chords. Something a lot of beginners don't realise is that our second, third and fourth string open are. So that's a no finger G, which I didn't want to include a no finger G. But here's a nice lovely one finger G to finish a song with. Or you might incorporate it into some sort of riff. And that's harmonics. So I'm not pushing, that's me just touching. So that's me pushing the strings. I'm just touching the strings. And whereas if I was fretting a note, I'd put my finger in between the frets. Here I want to be directly above the 12th fret. And then when you... Nice way to end a song. A one finger G for more experienced players could be useful. Like this is a riff I came up with, and I'm playing... So it's a very bluesy riff because those three give me a G major, but when I play that third fret of the third string, that's a G minor. So here's the riff. I won't play the whole song, but you can see. So I'm playing a riff there. That's my 3 one finger Gs. A couple of 2 finger Gs. So first of all, so that's what most people know as G. And beginners tend to find it difficult to change from C, every finger's moving, to go to G. So what I say is simply go with these two and then grip the guitar. Again, it's about the muting. So you can see the fleshy part of my finger there is touching the top string and muting it. So the reason that this is, if you need to move from a C to a G, or from a G to a G, G to a G, G to a C, particularly if you want to do it fast. That 2 finger G is going to work well for that quick change. Another 2 finger G that I use often is this. So I've simply got the 2 Gs pushed down. Top string I'm playing with my pinky, and 6th string with my ring finger. That ring finger is touching my 5th string. It's not playing the 5th string, it's not fretting it, it's just touching it. So if you're old enough to remember Cat Stevens, Father and Son. So though we're playing a C over G, kind of. The thing to think here is think A minor. So you've got these three notes and the open strings available to you with these two fingers. So there's all sorts of riffs to be had with these two fingers when you only use two fingers to play G. So that's my two finger Gs. Moving on to three fingers. Again, moving fast between a G and a C. I'll tend to use what people think of as a normal G. But the fingering matters if you want to move fast to a C. So this three finger G is the standard G, and also I'm saying don't forget that if you use your pinky you can get to C or F or other chords a lot faster. You probably know, or you might know, this C major 7. So up here, 9th fret of the 4th string, 10th fret of the 5th and 6th strings. That's simply G major. So I like the sound of this. So get some Travis picking going. G major. This is a D chord. With my thumb, I'm muting the 6th string. I'm letting my A ring out because it's in the D. Well, that's three fingers. I am incorporating my pinky, arguably 4. So, there you go. 9th fret, these two. 10th fret, no, I'm lying. 7th fret, these two. 8th fret, that's the note of G. That's a G major chord. Last but not least, a couple of 4-finger Gs. So you probably know, or you might know, this 4-finger C here. So that's C as people tend to learn it. Personally, although the chord of C has got an E in it, and it's also got a G in it, but I tend to prefer that one. Anyway, that's aside. Up here, that's there for a G, but it's also a G13 with the top string open. Which you might want to use. And just to stick with this theme being only G triads, not G13s, etc. This finger here, I'm going to push down the 7th fret. Last but no means least, this classic 4-finger G, which you might know from think of all chords in the key of G. G, A, B, C, D, E. So I like doing 6/8 stuff. That was my 10 favourite ways to play G. Did you know them all? Let me know in the comments. I'm making 100 videos, one every single day. 100 videos, 100 days. Please support me by liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and considering coming to me if you want guitar lessons. Maybe join me on Patreon. Link in the description. Take care. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye now.